All right, fellas, welcome back to Random City Sports Ballers. We got 6 minutes to this draft upcoming. I'm looking through my position. I am draft pick number 5. And I'm going to do this one with Keith again. So, we're both sitting here, we're drafting. Shout out to Bottom Line. Yeah, we see you. Good luck on this, my friend. Don't take all my picks. I know you want to. And we got George in this one here again. He's under Team Aliens. And here's Sensei's sensational team. Sensei, very good player. And the top-rated guy in this league is Sky Daddy right here. Sky Daddy. So, we know there's going to be a lot of pitchers taken. Bottom line, I know you're in for the army of pitchers, so we're already prepared for that. We see you. And we know, well, Sky Daddy, he goes after pitchers too. Sensei as well. So we've got 4 teams here that are going to be employing the army of pitchers strategy. 4 teams.
It's going to be interesting.
It's going to be interesting. I mean, okay, we know that Team Aliens, because I've seen them draft a few times now, they'll have Shota Imanaga will be their pitcher in the 6th round. We just know that. The poor guy drafts the same team every time. He's going to have Mason Wynn. He's just going to draft the same guys. You can't build the same team every time. You're going to end up hurting yourself because what happens? Keith, you've had this happen before.
Injury is going to happen. Or slump. Yeah, it can crash every one of your teams.
Every single team is going to suffer if you have a guy that does that, So, anyhow, mix your teams up. I'm happy I got 5th pick here. We were talking about who I might take. We were talking about Gunnar Henderson is who you were talking about, Keith. I like that pick. Ellie Dela Cruz is a possibility if I was looking for stolen bases. But guess what? I don't care about stolen bases. So I'm looking at Soto, maybe Henderson, but I really like Soto with the Mets. I mean, Alonso with Soto is not as strong as Judge with Soto, but still pretty damn strong.
Pretty good.
It's going to elevate both of them. It's going to elevate both of them. So
So you don't think you got a chance to get Judge? Is he going to be gone?
No, I agree with you from what you said earlier. Judge is probably not getting back to me. It'd be like Ohtani getting back to me. Hey, bottom line, I know you're taking Ohtani. We're 3 minutes away, and you're definitely taking Ohtani. So enjoy having Ohtani, my friend. Good pick. Anyhow, it says 2nd round. It's going to get me here on this one.
So would you take Ramirez if he slid to you?
Probably not. I have a Ramirez league. That's my categories league. Although I would take Aaron Judge if he got back to me, but that's a little favoritism on the home runs over the stolen bases.
Sure.
So, but it's this 2nd round that's really got me going, could it be Marte, Olsen? What else are we talking? All right, so is it Marte or Olsen?
Right. You're not keen on the...
I'm not keen on a lot of those other
third
fellas.
baseman.
I mean, who else falls back down to me? I don't know. We'll just have to see how this one plays out, but if Ketel Marte is there, I don't hate Ketel Marte. Can you imagine starting out with Soto and Marte? That's a heck of a start.
It's a good beginning.
That's nice right there. And then I could pull in a Schwarber in the 3rd round if he gets back to me, which he should because I'm 5th pick.
And second base is light when it comes to home runs.
Very much so. It's Marte and no one else. I mean, if you want to say Mookie Betts, fine. We could make an argument for Mookie Betts.
I'll say Mookie Betts.
Is
That's probably where I'd have him.
But is Mookie Betts getting more than 30? Right. Is Mookie Betts getting more than 30? I don't see it. But he'll get 25, 26. And I'm just saying, Mookie Betts is up there. But you'll get stolen bases, you'll get batting average, RBIs, you'll get runs. He's on the Dodgers.
And play second base.
And he plays second base or shortstop or outfield. So, versatility matters because, you got your guys who have your days off and you need to fill in. You got your guys who get injured and you need to fill in and pull someone off the waivers. At least when you got a guy who plays 3 positions, which technically, since we have 3 outfielders, he's playing 5 positions. The 3 outfield positions plus second base and shortstop. So he's technically 5 positions when he does that. You know, and that's why I like to grab an outfielder for my bench bat. I get one bench bat, and I like to grab an outfielder because he covers 3 positions.
Makes sense.
All right, we're doing this during the Super Bowl, and we're watching the Eagles. Saquon Barkley is finally able to get some yardage, man, and I don't know. I talked to my dad a little while ago through text, and they said they're cheering for the Eagles, and I was like, okay, cool. I don't really have a preference, but the Eagles are fine. They're playing great, and they really are playing great. Wouldn't you say?
They are indeed.
Yes, they are.
They're winning.
They're up 24-0 with 8:46 to go in the third. So yeah, this would be a fun draft because we can see people logging in and out all the time over here because we were talking. They're probably at a Super Bowl party and they're sitting on their phone doing their draft. Whereas we're sitting here, me and Keith, we're having our own little Super Bowl party for the draft, I guess. This was pre-planned, by the way, because how fun is that? Yeah, you got him. Good job, bottom line. And there went Aaron Judge second. Sky Daddy. Yep, okay, good. Bobby Witt, it's a good pick. Does Jose Ramirez get back to me? I don't know. If he does, maybe, but probably not. I still like Soto. I really do. And I have to have at least one Soto team.
Sure.
So, here. This gives me Soto. Boom. There we go. Thank you very much. And I know a lot of folks would go nuts and be like, why are you ignoring the stolen bases of Ellie De La Cruz? Because guess what? Keith, what do I ignore?
You ignore stolen bases and batting average.
Stolen bases and batting average. I just ignore it. It's noise, and all it's going to do is change the way I draft my team, which is, you know, not the greatest. Other people are going to be saying, yeah, I can do better than that. And it's fine. Yeah, do better. Good. Cool. I'm going to make the playoffs.
Right.
That's the whole rub of it. Oh, look at this. Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley catching it inside the freaking. Okay, he got in. He got to the 5. Well, there went Mookie Betts. Kyle Tucker. You know, if he stays healthy, that's more than 40 home runs.
Think so?
I think he gets to 40, 41.
On his walk here.
Just saying. You know, I mean, that's a special player. That is a special player. Okay, and Sensei Sensational Team, I don't know. We know that Team Aliens, they took Paul Skeens. Sensei took Paul Skeens. All right, so Team Aliens, they like Yordan Alvarez as one of their players they've been taking, and Francisco Lindor has been the other one here in the last few drafts. So hopefully he changes it up. Hopefully changing it up.
Or takes both of them. If he's not changing it
He's
up.
got the back-to-back. Okay, well, Lindor, okay, like I said, and Alvarez. I'd see, how did I know that? What?
Right. Repetition.
Fellas, don't build the same team over and over. It's good. And Scooble. So, all right, Sensei, your army of pitchers begins with Paul Skeens and Tariq Scooble. That's wow.
It's a good start.
If they stay healthy.
But you got a disadvantage when it comes to your power RBIs in this scenario.
Well, he might have other plans for his bats. You know, I mean, I don't know how his draft is going to go from this point forward, but he's got Skeens and he's got Scooble. So it's going to be...
That's excellent pitching.
Between those guys, that's at least 400 home runs, right? I mean, we don't know how many innings this Skeens going to pitch. You know, are they going to let him get all the way to 175? I don't think he'll get to 200. And there goes Guerrero, right? You know, I'm kind of hoping he would get back to me, but I knew it wouldn't happen. But yeah, Skeens, how many innings is he actually going to have?
Right.
You know, you bring him along a little bit slow. Because, you know, you got a certain amount of time out of that arm. You remember what they did to Mark Fidrich?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, they wore him out that year, and that was the end of him. You know, that was the end. talking some Tigers baseball back in the 70s.
Yeah. How about Denny McClain?
Denny McClain, the last 30-win pitcher ever. I don't think we'll ever see a 30-win pitcher again. All right, so Tatis and Churio, and it's really looking like I'm going to end up with Ronald Acuna. But I love those guys who just had knee surgery and aren't going to be the same for an entire season. That's my guys, those knee surgery guys. All right, so there went Freeman. Yeah, I'm probably not going to take Acuna.
So this will be interesting.
What's up?
What you do take here?
Well, I talked about this, and I am taking Ketel Marte.
All right. Sewing up that second base.
Yeah, because Matt Olson's gone. So we're taking Ketel Marte. And then I'm not sitting there taking Jeremy Pena or Dansby Swanson for my shortstop either, because I'm going to have a shortstop coming up soon, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
But that'll be more like, I might do Tovar again. I do like Tovar. But if I do that, then I'm ignoring relief pitchers, and I can't ignore relief pitchers. All right, so after that went Rodriguez. Sky Daddy. What kind of team you building, my friend? Sky Daddy. Where does a name like that? He took Zach Wheeler. Okay. Bryce Harper. How do you come up with a name like Sky Daddy? Okay, bottom line. You're going to be looking at, Duran, maybe? What's another good everything guy? He can have two of these. He's already got Ohtani, so he needs to fill in positions. So what if he took Duran and Turner? Could you see that? Nah, he might want Devers. He's going to need some power that he won't get later on here soon.
I could see Devers or Machado as being one of them.
But I could see Duran as one of them too, man. Take your time. Okay, there went Trey. He took Trey Turner. Okay. Yep. Balancing that team out.
So would you go pitcher now if you were him?
Well, didn't we say Duran and Turner? Isn't that what we said? Nope. Jazz Chisholm.
Okay.
I don't hate that. I really don't. I mean, in his position at the draft pick number 1, he is 24 picks until he gets another pick. So if he wants a player, he had to get him now. So I get it. I do. Just keep leaving me my guys, fellas.
So how do you feel about Albies this season?
I'm not in love with him, but, he's got room for improvement from over last year. I mean, wasn't he injured for a while?
Mm-hmm. He sure was.
There goes Riley and Machado, so third base is thinning out. Soto and Marte, I'm happy with it. I'm very much happy with that. Come on, fellas. He took Devers. Okay, that's fine. I shall take Kyle Schwarber. See, I'm hurting myself at first base a little bit here. I don't hate the idea of grabbing some of these other guys later on, like a Josh Naylor, a Christian Walker, you know.
I like Walker.
I don't hate that idea. So if I take another outfielder here, I've got some really great numbers for outfield, that's for sure. But yeah, okay. Everybody's going to have my ass on stolen bases, that's for sure. You're going to own me there. Actually, Marte gets a few, doesn't he? What did he have last year? 7. Oh, yeah. So him and Schwarber and Soto are good for a total of 20?
Maybe.
I'm killing it. All right, there went Alonso and Duran. Surprised Duran made it that long. I'm surprised I didn't take him, but I'm not looking for stolen bases. I'm really not. But if a guy has some stolen bases, yay. That's how I had Ohtani so many times last year. I had him twice. Jackson Merrill. 27-0 on the field goal by Philadelphia. I don't know. I've seen Kansas City score 4 touchdowns in what's left on this game, but The Eagles really seem to have it under control. Okay, so I will start. Maybe I start with Reagans if he's around. Michael King is a fine one. I wouldn't start with George Kirby. But let's see what gets back to me on these pitchers here, because it looks like I'm taking a 4th-round pitcher.
Okay.
See who gets back to me. And we know we've got some guys that are going to be grabbing pitchers. Well, probably not Team Aliens. It's not been his thing.
What do you think about Corey Seager this year?
I had him last year. I think he's going to be about the same. I don't hate Corey Seager, not at all. Someone finally took a chance on Acuna at 33rd. But yeah, I don't hate, but what are you gonna do? It's Corey Seager. I'll have to figure something else out because of where you have to draft him. It's fine though. Shortstop is so deep this year, aren't they? So freaking deep. Ish.
Yeah, top half.
You got 7 guys. 7 guys. 5 of them go in the first round. 5 in the first round at least every time. It goes Chris Sale after Altuve. Yeah, Altuve. See, I'd way rather have Christopher Morel than Altuve because of the change in draft position.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's
I mean,
a
that
much
is
later
like
pick.
forever difference. So what are we looking at then? Team Aliens took Corbin Burns and Wyatt Langford. Cool. You're well on your way, my friend. Actually, that's a little bit different for Team Aliens. I haven't seen them take Corbin Burns yet. I have not seen that.
I think we saw Langford earlier.
We did see Langford on his team, yeah. Yeah, a couple of them. But that's all right. Me and him are not in competition for the same players at all. Except for Imanaga. That's one that I would like to have on my team. I could see him being my 2nd or 3rd pitcher for sure. But that's not happening with this Team Aliens because he's coming at that Imanaga. He's coming at it. Teoscar Hernandez. Staying in L.A., best thing that could have happened to Hernandez.
I think so too.
Gonna have a great season, man. Why not just repeat what you did last year? Just go ahead and do that again. Okay, what else we got? We'll be getting down here, and I don't know. There's a lot that I don't like down here. And what I like is all pitchers in this 4th and 5th round. That just keeps happening. I mean, unless I want to grab someone early. If I wanted to really reach for someone early, I don't know who it would be. I've started out with some great. Look at this. I should be down here. Stop it. There's 105 on my home runs already, 286 and 307, and that's just on 3 players. We're well on our way, and 20 stolen bases. It's so sad. That is sad.
Interesting that you got more runs than RBIs right now.
That is, isn't it?
No runs aren't.
There goes Rooker here.
An emphasis
Wow,
for you.
4th round Rooker, fellas. Remember that. You want Rooker, you got to go at him early. Okay. Hi. Y'all are letting me look at Logan Gilbert when I just told everyone I'm taking a pitcher here. Why are they forcing me to take Logan Gilbert? Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. I didn't have a choice.
I like Logan Gilbert.
I love Logan Gilbert. That's awesome. There goes Ozzie Albies. That's good. Bottom line, I know you wanted Ozzie Albies. Sorry, bro. So let Cole Reagans get back to me. How about that, fellas?
Could happen.
Contreras and Devin Williams. He's closer in Yankees. Should be a good season if his back doesn't break.
So was that the first closer to come off the board?
That is the first one to come off the board. It's always in the 4th round. Always in the 4th round. And there'll be 5 more of them that go in the next 2 rounds. So none of them will be me. That was a hands to the face on
Michael
the Chiefs
King.
right there. I'm sitting there looking at it.
And Ozuna.
Grabbing Ozuna early. You want him, you got to grab him. You're going for those home runs I wanted, aren't you? Little do you know that I'm after a pitcher right now. Little did you know. Looks like it'll be either Snell, Cease, or Reagans. Thanks, fellas. I don't know. When's the last time that Blake Snell had more than 180 innings? Do you know? Can you say when?
I think he's definitely injury risk, and he's not exactly masterful in control.
See, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to go ahead and take Cole Reagans here because I had Cease in the other one. So now we've got a fully different team for 4 rounds here. And boom, now 5 rounds. It's entirely different. All right, I'm going to take off to use the facilities. I should be back before my next pick. But you're welcome to tell people what they're seeing, Keith.
Here goes Garrett Cole. Got us a little run on pitchers right now. Valdez, Dylan Cease. Josh Hader just went off the board. Yamamoto.
Oh, we're back to Team Aliens.
Yeah, it's a big run on pitchers right now.
Yeah, after what we just did, there would be, wouldn't there? I mean, what was it? Sensei already had Skeens and Scooble.
There went Imanaga.
Oh, of course it was Team Aliens. I told you he was taking Imanaga. And Iglesias again. He has got the same players again. It's the exact same team, bro. Stop doing that to yourself. Ugh. Well, some people learn things the hard way, my friend. Some folks learn the hard way. After a long, long time. You know how long it took me to learn not to have the same player over and over? Well,
How long?
okay, that was rhetorical because I don't know if I could say. I mean, I know I learned it pretty quick. But, yeah, I hate seeing it. I hate seeing it. I swear that the team that Team Aliens is building is the exact same team he's built 2 other times. At least that may I've looked at it. But when you have your players, I guess you do a thing. Okay, so there went Harris. What am I going to be looking at? I think we talked about this Christian Walker thing, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah, Christian Walker, I don't hate. Down year last year, but some injury. I don't hate Santander either. For what I'm building, I think I would go after Santander. Who's left at first? Let's take a look at first. Naylor, Walker, Steer, Bellinger, Casas, Berger. Look, Berger makes up at first base. Anybody who doesn't have faith in Jake Berger has not been paying attention. So I would literally have to take Jake Berger probably a round or 2 early if I don't take Christian Walker now.
I could still.
What's going on at third base? Vientos can come later. So let's go back to all players. Okay, Butler, Wood, and Miller. But yeah, I need to take one of these bats right here, friends. And I'm thinking it needs to be Santander. So there, outfield is caught up.
Looks like Philly just scored another touchdown.
33-0, extra point coming, we'll make it 34. You know, fascinating. And Walker went right after. Of course. Of course, but I know bottom line is sitting there going, you knew that son of a whatever the hell is going to pick him, and damn it. Of course, I don't know how excited he would have been about Santander with his no stolen bases, low batting average. All he is power. So, but anyhow, you know, if Logan Webb gets back to me, I could be taking a third pitcher right here.
Mm-hmm. I like Logan Webb.
I don't hate Logan Webb, my friend. Who else we got? There's Vientos. If I want him, I can't wait any longer. I would have to take him now. So do I feel satisfied with my two pitchers so far, or do I want to deepen out my pitchers? It's a good question, isn't it?
Yeah, those middle rounds.
Well, I know what's going to happen to pitchers with these players. There's so many army of pitchers people out here that it's about to get raided further. You know, so I may have to not have Vientos. All right, there went Duran, a relief pitcher from Minnesota, taking your closers in the 7th round. What you doing in the 8th round, my friend? Oh, wait. That was the 6th round. This is the 7th round. My bad. Take a pitcher. Well, no. Who will he take? He took Doyle. Doyle's not a bad pick. Okay, there went Simeon. Sky Daddy is thinking about his pick. Surprised that Naylor got back to me. You know, I hate Naylor.
What would you rather have?
Another pitcher.
Right. And you can still get, hopefully anyway, get Berger later. Because he does first or third.
Well, yeah. Vientos is still sitting here, too.
That's true.
But, this is interesting, isn't it? It depends on who line drive Phillip takes. That's going to dictate what I do. I mean, I don't. Okay, he took Aaron Nola. All right, this is a tough pick. I've got Naylor, I've got Vientos, I've got some great pitching. Wow, pitching looks like it's about to get completely raided, so I have to take a pitcher on this one. Damn it. Damn you. Logan Webb. I like Logan Webb. Fine numbers last year. I like Luis Castillo. I like Tanner Bibby. This is a tough pick, fellas. This is a tough pick. I'm gonna have to take Logan. No, I'm gonna shore up the bats. I'm gonna take Josh Naylor.
Interesting pick.
Yeah, well, I gotta mix it up, man. I gotta mix it up. And I know what's happening, and there went Vientos. But I know what's about to happen with pitching, but I've got two great starting points here on pitching. Gilbert and Reagans. That's a great starting point.
And you're a middle draft pick, so you don't have to wait 24
It's
picks
not 24
for your
picks,
next
right?
pick.
Yeah, it's not that bad. You know, poor old Team Aliens. Wait, who does he normally take in this round? Hold on. Who's he been? He's been doing some Bryce Miller, hasn't he? Or was that Bottom Line? Bottom Line did Bailey Ober. Now, if my history is correct, last year Team Aliens would have grabbed Tanner Bibby right here. I mean, he'd be all about. Bibby got back to me. Heck yeah. All right, but now we can definitely focus on pitching because I have 5 great picks right here. Outfield is done. I still need third base, shortstop, catcher, and utility. So I think I got that. So I can absolutely focus 100% on pitching for a few rounds. That's to include a relief pitcher.
So you've got third base and shortstop, so you're thinking Berger. Okay, and then at shortstop.
Maybe Tovar.
Okay.
We'll see how that plays. If I can get both of them, I'll be happy with it. If not, then I wait until significantly later. I think Morel qualifies it. No, he qualifies second, third, and outfield, doesn't he? He never played shortstop, did he?
No, he did not.
I don't hate Morel, though. I really don't. Okay, so Miller, Lopez, McLean, and Sensei. Sensei probably needs bats. Hey, there's Xavier Worthy scoring a touchdown for the Kansas City Chiefs. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a bona fide comeback starting. Stay out of the way, refs. Let the game happen. Just let the game happen. All right, Sensei, I get your delay. Munoz. Okay.
Closer.
Yeah, why not a closer, right? If round 8, 9, and 10 is when you should look at them, so why not round 7? When you're 11th pick, what's the difference? Okay, Team Aliens. Back-to-back picks are going to be... He's got to take Bibby. He loves Bibby.
That was last season.
It was last season, but he had him on every team. Why Diaz and Fried? Diaz, that's early.
Yeah.
Friend. I forgot that he gets Diaz every time.
Catcher.
We could have just looked at one of his other drafts and been like, he's taking Diaz. It's like he's got a bot doing his draft. You know, grab me these players. And that bot is like, okay, we have to get Diaz. Let's grab him. Let's grab him now. Got to get him eventually. I don't know, man. It can't be every team.
Or can it?
I guess it can. You know, Team Aliens has proven that you can build every team to look the same. But I don't know. I've been in leagues with him last year, and he didn't make the playoffs hardly ever. You know, there goes Bellinger. Sensei taking Bellinger. Okay. B's astounding team. You guys are just going to let some pitchers get back to me. Remember how I was talking about getting another pitcher?
You're looking like a genius right now because the same
there goes
pitchers
Logan
you were
Webb.
looking at were still available.
It's crazy, right? You know, the pitchers that there goes Adames. Again, I don't know how he's going to do in San Francisco. It's not a park for hitters.
Mm-hmm.
You know who the last guy to hit 40 home runs for San Francisco was?
Bonds?
Barry Bonds, yeah. Like in 2003 or some shit like that. So, it's a part of the program, you know? Barry Bonds was the last 40 home run hitter for the freaking for San Fran. That's not right. That's not right. Why would it be Barry Bonds? Why is that the answer to that? Because why not? Why not? Huh. Bailey Ober's ADP has gone to 100 right there. Sonny Gray at 106. We got some pretty quick picks here. So I'm going to take Tanner Bibby. We're going to do that. No surprise here, huh?
We considered picking him last round. So the surprises you
working
got
out
back
fine.
to you.
It's working out fine. All right, there goes Glasnow. Sky Daddy. I'm gonna have to say it like that forever. Even when I'm just sitting here by myself, watching, the league and seeing who won and stuff. Oh, there goes Sonny Gray. Okay. Scott Daddy took Sonny Gray. It's a fine pick. A lot of strikeouts. And bottom line, he did do a Bailey Ober thing before. I wonder if he does it again. All right, there goes Brian Reynolds. Don't need to worry about him. I have my outfield. Will he do it again? Will he do a Bailey Ober? Oh, man, who else would he take, though? This Bregman thing, we know who he's going to be. We know exactly what he is. It's not worth jumping too much at. Huh. This would be the time where if I want a Hunter Brown, I would have to take him, though. Yeah, he did Bailey Ober. Okay. And then Caminero.
Okay.
That's his second. He's had Caminero a few times. The other league that we were in together, he had Caminero. So he's got a lot of faith in Caminero to stay healthy. Right on. Right on. And there went Yelich right after Caminero. Scott Daddy. Why is it in all caps, though? Like he's yelling it at you. Sky Daddy! Justin Steele. Yeah, I like Steele this year. And if you're that pick, you have to take him now. Because he's not getting back to you. And there went Peralta. All right. So we look to see if there are any bats that I'm considering here. All right. And that guy would be Cal Raleigh. But I can wait and get something different. There's no one to take this early here. So, is it Rodriguez? Is it Gallen? Is it Hunter Brown? I like Hunter Brown. Don't have him on a team yet. We're going to take Hunter Brown. There we go. Not sold on Grayson Rodriguez fully. I know a lot of folks are, but, seriously, he's gotten to 149 with 170, 116 with 130, with 3.86 and 1.24 for Grayson Rodriguez. Gallen pitched 148 last year with 3.65 and 1.26, and Hunter Brown, let's take a look. He had 170 innings, 179, and not great whip, but the ERA is better than both of the other guys. So, to me, I like him on my team.
He's a valid army of pitcher.
He's a valid guy to throw in there. He's my fifth pitcher, my fifth starting pitcher. Hunter Brown is number 5? Yeah.
Cal Raleigh's off the board. Steer's gone. I think it's getting close to closer time.
So here's a thought. How do you feel about Candelario?
Candelario.
Yeah. Heimer Candelario.
I really haven't put much thought into Candelario.
Oh, bro.
Is that your pick this season for the
Let's see.
up-and-comer?
There he is.
Oh.
All right. Last season in 427, he had 20 home runs, meek runs and RBIs, doesn't steal bases. Not a great batting average. We placed first and third, and I've been wondering about taking him as a bench bat.
Really?
Yeah. You know, I love Wallner in that bench position, but
The only thing I would say about that is he really first base and third base. Hopefully he's not playing first base for you. So to me, he's sort of backing up third base. Although I guess he would back up first base too.
it's pretty meek numbers, though, man. I mean, seriously, it is. You know, there's nothing spectacular there. I'd almost rather have Kjerstad. Heston Kjerstad.
You know, I mean, if you completely missed out at first base, but
Oh, there's a very good chance that Jake Burger's my next pick.
okay.
You know, because when you sell out on these pitchers, you have. That's my fourth starting pitcher. I'm sorry, I thought it was 5. Well, there went Jake Burger. So now we have to take a different route.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we have Naylor at first, as you know. We only have to think about third. And thinking about third, we've got options. Ah, Christ, I got options all over the place. And shortstops, still got options. Catchers, still got options. Oh, someone took Cal Raleigh.
Yes.
I get that. And anyways, we're going to be looking over here at relief pitchers this time around. All right. There goes Langoliers. That's a fine catcher, good power. But I could take Jonah Heim at the end of the draft if I just go, all right, that's a catcher. He sure does play catcher. Look at him out there playing catcher like a champ. But, so we'll look at it through all players. And Gallen is still there. I know you like Zach Gallen.
I do.
Joe Ryan is still there. Matt Chapman had 27 last year. Probably have a little bit of, you know, he's aging. Maybe I should take Mike Trout. Wouldn't you love it if I took Mike Trout?
I would be surprised if you took Mark.
All right.
Trout.
Well, let's take Robert Suarez instead. I'll take Jason Adam later just in case he doesn't keep the job. Right.
Mm-hmm. That's a nice safeguard there. But fantasy football, that'd be a handcuff.
It's a handcuff, sure. But Adam is a final round pick, so who cares? $34-6 on the Super Bowl with 10 minutes to play. I don't think we're going to see a New England Patriots massive comeback against the Atlanta Falcons here tonight. I know, Keith, I know that's a sore spot for you. That's your team. Your Atlanta Falcons had a rough game on that one. So there went Strider and a Rosarina. And we got bottom line with back-to-back picks. My friend, I'm going to look at your team. All right, he needs pitchers. He needs pitchers. As is, he could try to look for first or second or catcher. He took Casas and Joe Ryan. Yep. There you go. So he got his pitcher. Good for you, my friend. There goes Cruz, outfielder out of Washington. Who else we got? Kirby Yates. You know, the Dodgers reliever situation.
Yeah.
Who's touching that? I mean, I don't want to touch it.
Yeah. They got too many guys.
They got too many guys. All right, so I've got this pick, and then I got forever until it gets back to me.
I mean, do you see Yates as being? I don't see him being the closer. Do you?
No, I don't, but I see them all sharing the closing duties to a degree.
Yeah. They got.
Oh my God, that's Rupert Murdoch. He's like 98 years old. How many different organ transplants has he had over the years? I don't know, man. That guy is ancient. All right. So my weak spot on this team looks like it's in third base. I got some fellas late, though, that I can grab. Seeing these guys? Look at all this. We can get all the way down to... Okay, nobody wants to go that. Well, Christopher Morel. Fellas, you know I don't hate Morel. I hate his batting average. Even me, I hate his batting average. And I don't care about batting average, and I hate that batting average. So, all right, we've got 5 pitchers as of right now. 4 starters, 1 closer. We'll have to focus a little bit more on some of those relievers, I think. Let's see. I don't want Urkeg or him. I could take Wu as a starter. You think I hate taking Wu? You think I hate taking Flaherty? You're nuts. There's Fairbanks. You know I like Fairbanks, right?
Mm-hmm.
We talked about that. There's Mason Wynn for the Team Aliens to take. And you know they will. Huh. All right, yeah, this is actually going really well. Still got a lot of pitchers to pick from. Still got a lot of the players I need and positions I need to pick from. Not taking Arenado. Yeah, this is going well. I'm happy with this. I'm very happy with this. If I get another closer in the next round or two, I think I would feel very secure about this team. You know, throw Adam in with the Robert Suarez thing.
End.
You know, I have to have Jason Adam with that. But, and then there's the later guys like Justin Martinez. You know, he's a nice later closer. From Arizona?
Yes, and Tigers.
All right, so, yeah, Jason Foley. So there went Green, Scott, and Terang. And there went, all right, hoping Wu would get to me, but, you know, hope in one hand, poop in the other, see which one gets full.
See, I don't hate Hoffman as a closer, I don't think. I mean, he's got the skills. I guess we'll just see if he's got the shutdown mentality at the end to get those 2 outs.
Yeah, has he got the mentality? Something feels off here. Something feels off about people who are available in some of these positions. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to screw with the brain of everybody who's drafting right now. And I'm going to come down here and be looking at Reynaldo Lopez. Yeah, let's key him up, right? Let's cue that one. That is not on my team yet. And I love Reynaldo Lopez. It's the Braves fan in me creeping out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it rears its ugly little head once in a while.
Well, he came out of nowhere last season, but they obviously have enough faith in him because they signed him. So
They had enough faith to sign him. All right, then went Senga and Presley. And there's Ian Happ. Ian Happ's a great one for a points league. Categories league is fine, but in a points league, that's a great guy to have.
So what do you think about Presley with the Cubs?
I'm not in love with it, but do I hate it? No. See, you're going to drop Eugenio Suarez right around June. You're going to be like, he doesn't hit. Wait, he's the last 40 home run hitter for one of his previous teams. Was it Cincinnati? Or was it Philly? No.
He played with Cincinnati, didn't he?
I think he's the last 40 home run hitter from Cincinnati.
For the Reds.
There goes Arias. Okay. Tells you something about Cincinnati if Suarez was their last 40 home run guy. That was like 5 or 6. That's like 6 or 7 years ago.
Yeah.
And there went Diaz. You know what? I was actually looking at Diaz. Dang it. I was looking at Diaz. I was seriously giving that some thought. All right, so we got Reynaldo Lopez. You're going to have to convince me to take someone else. I mean, seriously. It'll take some convincing to get me to take someone else. All right, so we've got Reynaldo Lopez.
Lopez it is.
That's our 5th starting pitcher. Really need to start considering another closer here soon. Really need to put some thought into if it's going to happen. Am I going to go elsewhere? I need a third baseman still. But we keep doing this. I keep clicking over here to third base and going,
Yeah, I'll wait.
look, I got Muncy, I got Paredes that I can look at.
Yeah.
I could still take Chapman, apparently.
Yeah.
That'd be weird.
Just leaving him around,
Just
lying around.
Keep leaving him there, fellas. Maybe I will take him. But yeah, Reynaldo Lopez. And the other one I told you I would be looking at this time was Blanco. Remember we talked about that in the beginning. Lopez and Blanco. And there goes Ohtani, the pitcher. Okay. Surprisingly, a lot of people are going after pitching, but I'm still able to put together a staff that I'm very proud of.
There's a lot of good pitchers in the middle rounds.
Oh, there's so many. There are so many. I mean, I ignored pitching for 3, but was able to still put together. Urquhart, is he going to be the closer? I don't think so.
No, I don't either. I think that would be a handcuff, right?
If you already have Estevez, maybe, yeah. Yeah, but if that's a standalone Urquhart, I don't know, man. I don't think I would do that. Bottom line is up. You need more pitchers. Bruh, you need more pitchers. Chapman. Okay, you still need more pitchers. Take one more pitcher right here. There it is, Jared Jones. I like Jared Jones. Loved him last year early in the season. He really, he hit a wall. You know, that wall that young players run into that just stands right in their way.
It's tough for anybody to start the season and finish strong when you're a rookie.
Hard. So hard. But bottom line, I want you to know you just sniped Chapman out from under me. I guess I could say that, but I could have had him 2 picks earlier.
Yeah, you were on the fence.
Fairbanks, Castellanos. Had him a couple times last year. So, this is one of the best Super Bowls to have a fantasy draft during in my entire life. It is 37-6. 37-6. Who's watching that? Okay, so Kirby Yates is the closer for the Dodgers, right? All right, this one is Rodon Flaherty. On the other one, I had both of them. I don't think I can get them both this time. But I think I would definitely like to try and just go get Rodon. Seriously, I know you don't care for the ERA and WHIP, but I love the strikeouts per inning. So, it's happening.
It's your team.
So, there we go. That is my starting pitcher number 6 is Rodon. Still need third, catcher, utility, and a bench bat. I got plenty of room for all that. Still need another closer. Glad I got Suarez early. I'll get Adam later. One of them has the job. Gausman. Gausman? That's a little early for Gausman in my taste. But we're running low on pitchers now. If we look at starting pitchers, I'm going to actually queue up the guys that I want here, okay? I like Flaherty. I like Lugo. I like Sanchez. I like Gill. You like Eflin, so I'll throw him in there just for funsies.
I like Eovaldi as well.
But Blanco, I like him much later. You said you like Eovaldi? Okay, I get that. But look at all these pitchers that I've got up there now that I can just work my way around all of this and end up with some of these guys. This is great. I'm in love with this. Huh. Yeah, this is going well. Okay, Flaherty's gone, so we just took away one of my options. But I'm okay with that. I should look at some batters.
Yeah, is Ohapi still around?
Ohapi? Yeah. Yeah. His numbers, not spectacular, not enough for me to take him just yet. If I'm doing that then I may as well Jonah Heim.
Okay.
Hunter Goodman. I don't know, man. There's options that I can make here that don't have to be Jeffers. Jeffers is a fine one, right?
Yeah, he didn't have as many at-bats as most other catchers, but still had pretty good power
Fine
production.
numbers, though. Fine numbers. Connor Wong was terrible. Sean Murphy only played half the season. He was injured a lot. Francisco Alvarez, that was a down season for him. Plus, But Ohapi, Fine numbers, Real Muto. Remember when everybody wanted Real Muto for a while there? I think it's just its name now. And that's a lot of Tyler Stevenson, 457 at bats, fellas. In fact, I'm going to cue him. Let's cue him. You want to cue him? I've already done it, so let's cue him. I don't hate that. It's 457 at bats. Volume is king. All right, so Muncy's gone. That was one of my potential options at third base, but every draft I have some position player that I've gotten late. Third base, second base, maybe shortstop. Pena Swanson, Morel and Keith. And looks like this time it's third base. I'll just have to live with my choice there. Who's available at third? We're going to look at it again. Paredes. All right, Paredes. That's the guy I like. Morel. I can wait on Morel. I do like Candelario, though.
Yes.
But
It's okay.
I can live with it. I'll live with it. I wonder what my numbers look like right now. Okay, 188, 558, 538. Those are good. We're pretty good over here. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with everything right now. Still building on it. Got to get the numbers I want. Hey, for some reason there's a new beer sitting here. Heck yeah. And tonight I got the Highland Brewery out of Asheville, North Carolina. I got the Highland Brewery's mix pack that has, they got the AVL IPA, they got the Daycation IPA. This one is the Wishing Star IPA. And what was the other one I had? What is that? Trailbound. Trailbound, that's a hazy ale. That's good stuff. Man, I like Highland Brewery. I know you've liked Highland Brewery for a while too.
That's true.
All right, where are we at?
It's apparently your turn to draft.
Right, but what to draft?
Is there
I
anybody
could
left?
put Goldschmidt out there. Is there anybody left? Good one. That's funny. Okay. Huh. No. Not Ward this time. Arenado, that would just be a terrible pick. Huh. Well, so it's all about reaching for the guys I want now then, isn't it?
Sounds like it.
All right.
So what do you do here?
You know what? I'm going to take the chance on Ben Joyce being the closer in L.A. He's got the best shot at it.
Okay. That's a surprising pick for me.
Oh, I know it is, my friend. I know. He's called up to the Angels, stepped into the late inning role. 31 appearances as a rookie. Had a great, look at this ERA and whip. Ended up with 4 saves. He appears set for the closing role. So there you go. All right, where are we? Still need third base, utilities. Wow, I got so much time left here. All right, so there went Lau and Romano. Cool. And let's have us a look. If I took Mason Wynn, I think I would drive poor old frickin' Team Aliens nuts. He's been loving Mason Wynn. Gill, that's not a bad idea. Here, I know you like to look at ADP to see who's normally getting drafted in these regions here.
Mm-hmm.
And that puts us on Lugo and Gill. Okay. But the guy I was looking at was making Lugo my number 7 starting pitcher again. Because, the guy had a stellar year last year. At his age, does he repeat? The other guy I was looking at was Gill. Fine season last season, so we'll go with that. Because I do have Lugo on the other one, so we'll go with Gill this time.
Okay. Younger guy.
Yeah, and, we're really building this pitcher army. We are killing this pitcher army. We are freaking doing it. Oh, hi.
Hi.
We're doing a fantasy baseball draft while the Super Bowl plays in the background because this has been a game with the Eagles destroying it.
Guess who didn't poop or pee in our apartment?
Good for you, Morgan. By the way, we're recording, so letting you know that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, just letting you know. But hey, Morgan, welcome back. It's good to see you, my doggo.
Yeah. She only went on the leash though. So for her first week being at the apartment, she did really good.
I was telling Keith we're doing a cool shared custody thing, like we're co-parenting,
Yeah, and she didn't poop or pee.
which is good.
So,
That's actually very good.
I mean, yeah.
Good job, well, she's over there. Good job, Morgan. Did you give her a bath?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So what are we looking at there?
Also, I had to put her on a wet food diet because she would not eat.
She wouldn't eat. Oh, because she felt uncomfortable with the new place.
Yeah, and we weren't going to leave food sitting out.
No, you couldn't. I get that.
So we just gave her a can at day, a can at night, and she pooped once a day.
Okay.
She pooped in total 4 times.
Right on. See, there goes Goldschmidt. 7 years ago, amazing pick.
True.
Everybody going outside? Heck yeah, doggos.
Yeah, it's because Morgan's here. Morgan's the coolest.
Okay, right on. She's the ringleader. That's fun. All right, so we're bench pitcher deep, so I should consider grabbing some of my. I've got those guys that I've been grabbing for power and such in the outfield and wherever else, right?
Yeah, you got catcher, third base, and 2 utility spots plus possible bench bat.
Yeah. I got 8 rounds left. So some of those guys are actually very late. Intercepted! The Eagles have the ball and the game is done. It's over. Game is over. Okay.
Yep, your pick's coming up next.
Oh, well, we're good. I've got thoughts already. Wait, did you click on Paredes?
Yes, I did.
Why'd you do that, man?
Just to remind you he was there.
Why are you doing that to me? All right, who we got? Okay. Let's look at some outfielders. Dude, right here is Nimmo. Right here is O'Neal. You know I'm taking O'Neal, right? Heck yeah. All right, what else we got down here? Don't hate Josh Young if he could stay healthy. Look at Ryan McMahon sitting down here. Look at him being a Ryan McMahon. There went Paredes.
I think McMahon qualified at second and third last season.
Did he? Well, that's nice. That would have been pretty awesome, actually. There's Rengifo. Hello? There's Matt Shaw. That's one that Team Aliens has been doing.
I understand taking a chance on him late.
I get it. I do. Oh, so I have queued up over here. Oh, someone just took Ward. I hate that pick. Nimmo. Strong candidate for a bounce back season.
I don't hate Kerry Carpenter either.
I don't hate Karen Carpenter either, man. That's going to be some sneaky power there, too, isn't it? What do you have last year? 18 and 264? You know, seriously. Seriously. What's the beef on Nimmo? Why does it say day-to-day there? Well, we'll go ahead and put him on the team. But what's the beef on Nimmo, man?
He had off-season surgery, didn't he? Don't remember what it was.
Cataracts. That's a good one. Hey! The Chiefs got a touchdown! But there's a penalty flag. Go Chiefs. It's your birthday. Okay. 4 more bench spots, third base, and a catcher. Not bad.
Not bad.
You seeing this team we're putting together? 4 more bench spots, third base, and a catcher. 1 bench is likely to be Matt Wallner. I'm going to go ahead and start queuing up, guys. Carpenter's not getting back to me, but we'll queue him up. We've got some pitchers already up here, Blanco and Sanchez. All right, so let's keep queuing and make this team look different than before. I don't hate Tanner Houck. Oh, there went Carpenter. Didn't figure he'd get back to me, but you know, it's always worth a try. Ryan McMahon, we'll queue him up. I don't hate Tyler Holton. And who was that catcher I was going to queue up earlier? Who was that catcher? You remember?
Ham?
No, there was a different guy. Crap, who was it? Let's just grab by catcher. Ryan Jeffers.
Okay.
So we'll queue him up too. There. So that got me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That pretty much covers everything that I've got left. Let's see which ones of them get to me. Blanco. If Blanco stays for this pick, then I'm probably taking that pick. Oh, he's gone. Never mind. Let's see. Sanchez, McMahon, Hoskins, Holton, Jeffers. Every one of these can be waited on. So, let's go to all players and see who's the next guy. The next guy. Xander Bogaerts. People wise to that, huh? You're not drafting the name anymore. How you gonna draft Sanchez right before me? That ain't right, man. There's something wrong there. All right. Well then, I'm taking Houck. Come on, Hoskins getting back to me to be my bench guy.
I like
If he's
Houck.
not, I still got Wallner. So, all right, third base. Who was my guy at third base? Who'd we say? Oh, McMahon. So, I should probably... Was that my phone? It sounded like my phone. You okay? Hello? Who is texting me? Aw. You remember how my daughter went down to Disney today with her friends? She sent me a couple of pictures from Disney. She got the castle, Cinderella's castle, and is that the Buzz Lightyear spin ride? Looks like that's the Buzz Lightyear spin thing. But yeah, she's having fun down there, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
Dude, you're at Disney. How can you not be having fun? If you're not having fun and you're at Disney, you Disney suck. You need to be taught how to Disney. But no, good for her, man. You know, you're 20 years old. You got a friend who's like, hey, I got some free tickets to Disney. Travel 600 miles on a free plane ticket because my boyfriend works at the Allegiant Air. Okay, I'll do that. I mean, that's great. All right, where are we at? Tanner Houck was my 8th starting pitcher this time. It's nice.
What's next?
Well, next is Ryan McMahon.
Okay.
Because if I don't get Rhys Hoskins, I can get Matt Wallner, and I'm happy with him as my bench bat. Because I do think he's got a lot of power production coming. So next is to secure third base completely with a guy who's good for 20 home runs. That's what I was looking. I could have done Christopher Morel there for around the same and waited a little while, but you know what? Might as well take McMahon. He's going to do that all the time. That's why the numbers they're predicting are exactly the same as last year, basically. He just does the same thing every year. But then on the way back, you know, I've still got catcher to grab, a bench bat, and let's see, a bench bat, a bench reliever, and maybe 2 more bench relievers. We'll see how that plays. Jason Adam, Tyler Holton, I don't hate either one of those. Jason Foley from Detroit. Hey, look, Philadelphia is sneaking around with some freaking buckets of Gatorade, dumping them on coaches. It ain't over until the coach gets a bucket of Gatorade on his head. Good job, Philadelphia. Hey, all you Eagles fans out there, congrats.
That's convincing.
You know,
win.
that was a convincing win, exactly. They destroyed Detroit, and now they just made the Chiefs look like a JV team. I mean, seriously, they exposed some weakness in the Kansas City Chiefs. When everybody's aware that the referees are... Oh, wait, no, I didn't say that. I did not say that. Yeah, congrats to the Eagles on their victory right there. You took Wallner? Dude took Wallner. He took Wallner right out from in the 19th round. Damn it, man.
It's over.
It's over. This whole draft is garbage now. The whole thing. It's over. This is no longer a playoff team. It's over. Now I'm going to have to take, I don't know, I'm going to take Jesse Winker. That's all I got left is Winker. I'm actually going to queue up Morel. Look, it's the bench bat. It's the position that is least likely to stay on your team. You get one, that's all you need.
I mean, all these picks down here can be throwaways.
All of them can be throwaways. All right, so let's look down here. There's Adam. There's Foley. Is there anyone else that's looking like the contender for saves, really? I don't know. We don't know yet. We don't know who's contending for saves yet. Although Nick Martinez is a fine starter. He's all right. I was hoping to see Justin Martinez down here, but it must have happened while I was chatting with Hannah. But, oh well. Can't have it all, my friends. Is Aroldis Chapman going to catch some saves in Boston? I don't know. I don't know if he is. All right. There goes Francisco Alvarez. There's Rocker and Hodge. I mean, people are throwing darts here, man.
It's that time of the draft.
It's that time of the draft. You're throwing darts. You're hoping for the best. You know, get what you can. All right, 2 more batters to grab, and it looks like I'm going to get very close to 300. I should finish above 290 on my home runs. Okay, so let's grab Rhys Hoskins for my bench bat. That's my bench bat. And then let's see here. I need Jeffers. Still need a catcher. And then it's Adam or Foley, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or both. Maybe I roll with both. Maybe I roll with both. I think I'll roll with. I don't know. We'll make up our minds. It's the end of the draft. But look at this. 831. When I throw a catcher in there, that's above 850. This will be close to 900, and this will be over 300. So I got my numbers. And then over here. Well, I didn't get saves, but I got my strikeouts. Decent ERA and whip. I know you like a lower ERA and whip, but... Oh, there went Foley. So I'm not getting Foley. All right. To make sure he's on my team, we get my catcher. And we're at 879, 299, 891. That's pretty good, my friend.
Yep, and it's pretty close to your numbers.
It's pretty darn close. Is there any starting pitcher that I'm missing out on? That I'm just dying to have? Merrill Kelly, what a fall, right?
Well, he got injured last season, right?
He sure did.
He's not a strikeout pitcher, but as a last of the draft kind of guy, it's not bad.
Maybe I'm the guy that takes a chance on Shane Bieber pitching 60 or more innings. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. Clayton Kershaw. Could I take Clayton Kershaw? Shouldn't he re-sign with the Dodgers? There's Tony Gonsolin. With all these Dodgers. Yeah, there's nobody I'm in love with down here. Some folks like the Lodolo bit, but I don't know what I'll do.
He was doing well before he got hurt.
Yeah, that's true. 2 bench guys, that's all I got left. Both of these guys are bench. Holton and Adam, it feels right. Because you know how I like having 4 relievers.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have to all be closers. They just have to get me quality innings to fill in for the week. That makes up for any guys that have had a bad... There goes Team Aliens. Come on, fellas, what you doing? Hey, the Chiefs just scored a touchdown. They're about to come back. You know, I knew they would hit... there goes Kerstad. You know, Kerstad, man. He's one that I actually think could come together in this coming year. I don't know. He's very young.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's going to dominate in any category, but he's very young. And I wouldn't hate him on my team. I really wouldn't, but...
Now, is he going to make the roster?
Is he making the roster? Exactly. Will I be able to pick him up off waivers in July when they call him back up or something?
Mm-hmm.
I mean...
That could be nice. As opposed to if he starts the season, you have to expect him to sort of run out of gas at the end of the season.
Oh, look, Team Aliens took Shane Bieber again. Surprise.
There goes Kelly.
That's fine with me. I'm just trying to decide, do I take Holton or do I take Adam first? That's the two I want.
Mm-hmm.
There goes Gleyber Torres. In Detroit, are his numbers going to improve? I mean, it's not a hitter's park.
I really don't know. I don't think he's going to be hitting a lot of power.
No, he's not hitting a lot of power. He's not hitting a lot of power. He's in a good lineup. The Tigers are actually a decent team again. You know, playoffs could happen for them quite regularly here. So, who's this guy? Uketa? Who is that? Apparently he's a Tampa Bay relief pitcher, but I don't know shit else about the guy. I got nothing. So, here in a minute. Alright, well, let's take Holton. I do like him. I want him on my team. And the other one will be Adam. And then I've got 2 closers and 2 quality relief pitchers.
That could also step in if there was an
That
injury.
could, yeah. They could take over the role. Bottom line. You know, at the end of this, I'm going to take a look at everybody's numbers and see what people got for everything. I'll promise you, bottom line is whipping my ass in stolen bases. In fact, here's a prediction. Everyone in the league is whipping my ass in stolen bases.
I'd say that's a fair assumption.
Oh, that's fair. Oh, that's fair as hell.
So where are you going to be at in batting average?
255? 255 feels right. We'll take a look at it here in a minute. One more pick. There goes Reese Olson. One more pick, and then we'll take a look over it, man. Is there anyone else here that I'm dying to have? Okay. Chris Martin for saves, and this Robert Garcia will become an option. He needs to develop. What are you going to do? Who just took Yuri Perez? Fellas, Yuri Perez isn't pitching until the All-Star break. So I guess you're just going to have him on the injured list until then. That's fine. That's your choice. We all make choices in this world, and that's one of them. You can make that choice. That's fine. I ain't gonna criticize it too much. You put him, just put him on the IL and pick someone up off of waivers, and I mean, I think you get 4 IL spots. So if you get 4, heck yeah. But if you only get 2, I don't know.
Yeah, that would hurt if you had 2.
All right, the Eagles are the Super Bowl champions. Congratulations to the boys in green. All right, Jason Adams on my team again. So, let's take a look at the numbers. All right, we got to 879, 299, and 891. Sky Daddy, we're better than them, but let's go by runs. And remember, they've got a couple of bench bats.
Well, we got a few people finishing up here.
Bottom line is right behind me. And he's right behind me on home runs as well, and I've got him on RBIs by a good bit. He's got batting average and stolen bases. Looks like I got some good wins, good strikeouts, great ERA and WHIP. You seeing this ERA and WHIP?
It's not bad.
It's not bad at all. So let's do it by home runs. Because of these number of runs and RBIs, these guys both have at least 2 bench bats. I'm going to look at the Bastards first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bench bats. And who is the other one? Volo Mountaineers. Wait. Volo Mountaineers. 3 bench bats. So, you know, I mean, you can't play them all, dude. Everybody's got me on stolen bases. Let's check it by that. Zoom all the way down here, except for Team Aliens. Okay, Team Aliens, your batting numbers are not great, my friend. All right, so wins. I lead
Okay.
We knew that was going to happen. Saves, I'm way down here because I've only got the two guys. Strikeouts, I'm up top. Bottom line, nice strike. Yeah, okay. ERA, 3.35. What'd Sensei do? Why is that so low with this so low? But still 90 wins. All right. Okay. And whip. Right here, middle of the pack again. But still, it's 3.35 and 1.14. Those are pretty good. I'm going to look at Sensei's team. One bench bat. He's playing it right. Okay. He's balanced. Oh, yeah, he went Skeens and Scooble.
Mm-hmm.
He went Skeens and Scooble. Sale, Yamamoto, Sasaki, and then Lodolo. So,
And Kelly.
yeah, and then he's got, let's see, it's 3 closers with 1 extra reliever. But when you look at standings, man, Sensei, I got you in so many categories, my friend. I take those 3. He'll get stolen bases and probably batting average. That's a volatile position. I've got him in wins. He's got me in saves. I got him in strikeouts. He's got me in ERA and whip. I just won that like 5-4. But you have to put the numbers up every week.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just say, hey, this is going to happen. You know? And okay, let's look at Team Aliens, what he put together. It's going to look exactly like his other teams. Yeah. The batting numbers are just so weak.
I think he's counting on a lot of
The
improvements.
pitchers are good. The pitchers are good. You know, he got Blanco, he got Baz, he's got Bieber, so he's taking some chances. If we take a look at his pitching numbers, bottom line, he almost made 15. Sorry, we're looking at Team Aliens. Okay, he got 85 and 82, so those are good sets of numbers. They're not great. He didn't make let's look at 2024 numbers. Maybe he sees something we don't see. Team Aliens. Yeah, his strikeouts are not great, man. Just, I don't know. I don't know. I don't like the team. I don't think it's a playoff team for Team Aliens.
No, it seems a little weak to me as well. I mean, I don't see how you're going to win with just ERA and whip.
I don't see how you do it. Now, what's Team Aliens look like? But not Team Aliens. Bottom line.
Bottom line, looking pretty good. Good pitching staff. Don't know Bubba Chandler.
Is the garage sale taxable income?
Got your closures.
Let's let Jacoby take a run at it. I really thought this was gonna be my year.
A lot of young bats. Trey Turner's not young. Ozuna's not young. But for the most part, pretty young team. Chapman's not young. But pretty young team overall.
Oh, we're looking at bottom line. So, all right. So, what do you see that you like? What do you know? We could look at last year's stats. We can look at next year's stats. What do you want to look at?
Well, I see some potential upside in some of these guys. You know,
Casas,
yeah,
Chisholm.
yes,
Well,
you know, Doyle perhaps.
Caminero maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. King Ober,
Yeah, he doesn't.
Ryan Jones, Alcantara, Gavin Williams.
He doesn't necessarily have that ace of the staff guy.
I don't know. I think King is pretty damn good.
He is good, but I mean, I think that's still a really good group of pitchers there.
I like Bailey Ober too.
I don't know about Williams, but I guess counting on him to improve this season.
Well, yeah, I can see that. All right, so here's a great one though. I like Jeff Springs. I
Yeah.
really, really like Springs this year. I
Yeah.
really like him this year.
He was very effective with the Rays before he got hurt.
He's got enough time back that he's actually fully back.
And I don't hate Reese Olson there at the end.
No, I don't hate it. So when we look by standings of last year's stats, I crushed it. You see in these, we can't expect last year to happen again. But you know what?
So according to
These
the
are
projections, your team from last year
Oh,
would win.
we dominate. If by last year's numbers, the only person, and I've dominated him in 3 out of 5 batting categories and 3 out of 5 pitching categories because, well, ERA and WHIP are
Pretty
close
close.
enough. So technically, I've got him in 5 categories: wins, strikeouts, runs, home runs, RBIs. Just saying, man. Sometimes look at last year too. Look at this year. Look at everything and go, okay.
So they're saying,
They're saying a
on
lot
average,
of regression,
yeah, that your team isn't going to be as good this year as it was last year.
which makes sense. It just you never know which direction every player is going to go. You just never know.
That's true.
But I put together a damn good team here. Just saying.
And projections are just guesses at what they're going to do.
Projections are just guesses. They're just guesses. Bottom line, man, these are good numbers because he's more balanced. He's got a way better batting average, way more stolen bases. Sure, he's got fewer RBIs, close to me on home runs. We're right there on freaking runs as well. But his pitching numbers, mine are just a little bit better. So, these are, I don't know, man. Got some competition up in here. And Sky Daddy is the highest ranked of everybody here. Sky Daddy, let's see, 807, 231, 826. Not bad. Dominated. He's got the relief pitchers. He's got them closers down, man. He's got that down. But my ERA is slightly better, and our whips are almost the same. So, what are we looking at here? Sky Daddy, who is the highest ranked player in our league, put together on last year's stats the number 10 team. So what did he put together here that causes that?
So he's got Westberg, who's obviously counting on this season.
Yeah, improvement. Yeah, he's needing improvement there.
And I'm going to assume a bounce back from Castellanos.
Okay, right. We had him on a couple of
Bounce
teams.
back for Edmund, bounce back for Lowe.
What about Bichette?
Yeah, what's he gonna do this season?
What about
Bounce
Brandon
back
Lau?
So what I'm seeing on this team is quite a few bounce back candidates.
And then you get down to pitching, though, and he's got Wheeler and then Gray. Excuse me. Diaz, Helsley, Steele, Strider, McGill. I mean, great closers. And actually, those first 4, I like Justin Steele. I like Justin Steele. Spencer Strider is iffy, but man, if he comes back the way he wasn't out for Tommy John surgery. It was a different surgery. It was like what was it they did for Strider? Some kind of a brace implant or something like that.
It's like a new technique, isn't it? So it's not.
Damage to UCL. Wasn't a complete tear. Avoided the Tommy John, and they did an internal brace procedure. So, is he going to be able to come back the way he was? It's iffy.
Right.
That could be a brilliant pick, or it could be a oops.
Sure.
You don't know. We don't know. I mean, I kind of like that kind of courage on that. But he's got Helsley, Diaz, McGill, and then he's got also Foley. So he's really secure in saves, man. He's secure on saves. I don't think any one of those guys loses their job.
So injury only would.
Right. Injury would be the only thing that hurts him at his saves. And they're all pretty good with their ERA and WHIP, so that's going to help him every week. So, I don't know. Sky Daddy's got a good team as well, but I don't know. If we go by the numbers, I own this league for last year. For projections, we're right up there. I think it's a good draft. I'm happy with the draft. You happy with the draft?
I think you got a good draft. I think it's a playoff team.
Damn it! You won't give me championship on anybody. Because you're waiting until you draft, and then you're going to, now that's a championship team. And I'll be like, what's different? And you'll be like, I got a 251 batting average, bitch. And I'll be like, son, come on, man. But, no, I look forward to seeing what your first draft looks like. And, I guess you get into that here. You draft yours after pitchers and catchers report, right?
Yeah, I'll do mine from
All right.
basically the 12th through the 12th, I think.
Okay, February 12th to March 12th.
Yeah, because what the Dodgers and Cubs play, is that right?
That sounds right.
In Tokyo.
Yeah, it's middle of March right there.
So.
All right,
I'll have
man.
my drafts
Well,
done before then.
I look forward to seeing what you put together. Are you going to record it for us, or are you going to invite me over and we'll both record it, or do you want to do it here? What's the plans?
I don't know.
I
We'll discuss
promise.
it.
I promise I'll be just like you, and I will sit back and just let you make your picks. I won't be like, dude, you got to take him. Because I hate that when someone does that to you. Have you ever had that one done to you?
Absolutely.
Anyways, all right. Well, let's look forward to your draft. We'll sign out here. Everybody, thanks for tuning in. We are the Random City Sports Ballers, and we just put together a championship team. Doubt me if you dare. All right. Thanks for tuning in, guys.